what's up, everybody? I watched a video with Spinnernet. He did a video, sort of a wish list of what he hopes to see in professional wrestling, especially WWE and TNA, in the near future, or in the upcoming year, I should say. Now, one of the things that he said that a lot of people have agreed upon in his comment section is that he hopes the WWE goes from PG to 14. Well, that might happen, especially when you consider January 4th. Because when you look at it, WWE has to realize they're going to be going up, even if it's for one night only, they're going to be going up against true competition. Now, let's not forget, when Hulk Hogan made his debut in WCW, his first match there was the highest, most watched match in WCW history, and it was the most, watched pay-per-view in the company's history as well. Now, some people I know are criticizing, saying that's not going to happen with TNA since Hogan's making his debut on national television, not pay-per-view. That might be true. And some people say they'd rather see somebody who hasn't been in the ring for 12 years in a WWE ring, which he swore he'd never be in again, than see somebody that's been in the ring back and forth in the past decade. Well, that might be true, too. Fans might want to see that more than they would want to see Hogan. But then again, there's a lot of rumors going around about the January 4th situation that I believe is going to really set up what 2010 is going to be for both companies. I mean, last night on ECW, we saw Tommy Dreamer's last match, and he's already telling people he's going to TNA. It sounds like Tommy Dreamer is in the same position that Christian was in back in 2005, which means Tommy could show up in TNA this Monday night. Basically, the situation is, what happens this January 4th, this Monday, the first Monday of 2010, is really going to set the tone. And yeah, I want to see TNA, improve. I want to see the pay-per-views get better. And I want to see where they're going to go with the Hogan situation. I mean, a lot of people are thinking NWO all over again, right? Well, we'll just have to see. You remember, TNA is a lot more different than WCW. They have people in charge, so we'll see what happens. In fact, they've already got planned, from what I understand, for Hogan, Dixie, and Kurt to feud with Jarrett, Mick, and whoever else is on their side, I guess for supremacy of TNA, I don't know. But anyway, we'll just have to see. But I've got a feeling this Monday is going to really tell the story of 2010. Well, one of the things I would like to see as well is I would like to see, and let me check my time here. I'll say that plenty. I would like to see, basically, Sheamus lose the WWE title real soon, because I'll be quite honest with you, yes, him winning the title was maybe because of association with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. That's true. That might be true. But the thing is, Sheamus is the kind of champion that fans want to see lose the title quickly. But don't be surprised if WWE lets him keep it for a while. Sort of makes him the JBL of this era, if you know what I mean. But that would be one of the things I would like to see. Sheamus lose the title. I'd like to see Drew McIntyre lose his championship. At least put these guys on the same level as everybody else. Don't build them up to be the undefeated monsters that they want them to be. And yeah, I'd like to see younger guys like Evan Bourne and people just like him, like Jack Swagger and all of them, to get the pushes they need to be in that main event spot. I want to see that. Kofi, I want to see elevate to that next level. In fact, I predict Kofi's going to be WWE World Champion before this year's out. In fact, I predict him to do it. In fact, the two people I predict to be on top of the WWE before this year's out is Christian and Kofi. Mark that down. This is going to be the year, I believe, of the young guys in both companies. This will be the year. And there's going to be a lot of dramatic changes. But that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see more emphasis as well as on the knockouts and the divas. I'd like to see them focused on more, just like we're going to see tomorrow night on TNA. The knockouts are going to be featured a lot more than anybody. But I'd like to see that. That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see these things take place. So, really, that's all I could say. I mean, I don't have much time on my camera left, so that's all I can say. But I definitely predict that 2010 is going to be the year of the young stars. I've got that feeling. And I've kind of given an idea of what I'd like to see. I'd like to see all these young guys get the push. I'd like to see TNA improve. Heck, I'd like to see Ring of Honor take the next step. They did an online pay-per-view of Final Battle. I'd like to see them do live pay-per-views on television. That's the next step. And another thing, I'd like to see TNA take the next step of putting Impact on the road and having more pay-per-views on the road instead of in the same area. I'd like to see that too. Also, I'd like to see Booker T, if he's going back to WWE, stay a fan favorite, not go heel, because he's done that already. And people hate it like that. But really, that's all I have to say in my response to Spitternet's wish list. If you got any wish lists of your own, let us know. Comment on my board. And I'll talk to you all later. Happy New Year. Take care.